Hey G fans, GojiFan93 here, and welcome to my very first video game review. In this review we will be taking a look at Godzilla Strike Zone. Godzilla Strike Zone is the newly released Godzilla game for the upcoming Godzilla 2014 film by Legendary Pictures and Warner Bros. Pictures. It is a first-person view shooter with some platform elements. The game has a linear style of gameplay and has only 3 levels, which means this game can be beaten in under 30 minutes. This game was released for the iOS, Android, and PC platforms. What you are watching here is the PC browser version. I did try out the Android version, but the game would keep crashing on me when I tried to play the second level. Godzilla Strike Zone does not have a lot of content with it. All you get is 3 levels and bare bone options, depending on what platform you play on. When you first start the game, you start with 1 mission and the others have to be unlocked by beating the previous levels. That's pretty much it. When you complete a level, you will then have the option to sign into your Facebook profile and share some of the in-game pictures of the level you just completed. The sad thing here is that there is no reward for completing the game. Godzilla Strike Zone is not a high-budget video game. The graphics are not anything special. But this game also does not look terrible. It does have a clean look to it. It reminds me of highly detailed PS2 graphics. On the other hand, the game lacks color. It's one of those brown FPS games. Then again, it does fit the mood of the film. The animations are smooth and the frame rate is steady. Overall, this game will not hurt your eyes. The gameplay is also nothing too special. You have your typical running, shooting, and jumping as actions. The game does start you off though making a halo drop, which is easily the highlight of the game. When you drop, you must move your character around and try not to hit your allies. Then as you get closer to the ground, the game switches a bit as you then must parachute your way down to the ground while dodging buildings. Once you land, you continue the rest of the game in the first person. The game will guide you through the levels with a yellow marker indicating where you need to go next. The objectives in the game are very simple. Go here, shoot that, go there, jump over that. What the game is seriously lacking are enemies. Because of this, you are barely using your weapon. The only obstacles in your way is electrified water and long falls. One of the other highlights of the game is when Godzilla comes around and you have to run away from him. It's fairly easy, but definitely fun. The controls in this game are actually surprisingly good. Well, that's if you play on the PC version. On the PC you have your standard FPS controls, WSD to move and strafe, and moving the mouse to look around. The left mouse button shoots, and the right mouse button aims your gun, with the iron sight style like Call of Duty. To jump, you press the spacebar. The PC controls are very smooth and are surprisingly good as Call of Duty's controls. Now the same cannot be said about the mobile version. The halo drop and parachute parts are very frustrating and laggy. Now, because I could not get past the first level due to the game crashing, I can't tell you how the FPS controls feel on mobile, but I have a feeling they were just as terrible. The strong element in this game is the sound design. The game creates an amazing atmosphere with the combination of the soundtrack from the film and sound effects of Godzilla and his foe, the Muto, roaring in the background. You do feel a sense of fear and loneliness while you try to rescue civilians. If you can, I highly recommend playing this on the PC version with headphones on. Overall, this is a good appetizer for the film, but there is a lot left to be desired from this game. Godzilla fans will enjoy it, but the casual gamer will see the flaws. This game lacks in length, mission variety, and visuals. I'm hoping that Legendary and Warner Bros. Will make a full-length, big-budget game using this formula. It has great potential, but as for right now, this game will not satisfy you fully. I give the PC browser version a 3 out of 5, and the mobile version a 2 out of 5. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my first video game review. Please tell me in the comments below how you thought and what your experiences with the game were. I would love to know. And as always, stay big, G fans.